Yo, what's going on, everyone? I'm Rockerzzoom. Today we're talking about day 7 of the 12 days of 2015. Today on the 12 days of 2015, we're talking the Oscars. The Academy Awards, the 87th Academy Awards event of 2015. The Oscars this year was reported by critics and, fans alike. It was okay, it wasn't that good, oh well. But I feel like they're getting some things wrong about why it was okay and why it was nah. But we're gonna go ahead and go through these things in the Oscars this year in the form of a top 5. Yes, that's right, top 5 pros and cons of the Oscars 2015. Let's do it. Number 5 pros. I'm just gonna go ahead and say the entire screenplay category, not including just Best Original Screenplay and Best Adapted Screenplay. Having seen both Birdman and Imitation Game, these two winners here, they did very well. The Imitation Game was amazing for an adapted screenplay. Some people would say American Sniper did better. In my opinion, it wasn't. But just looking at the entire category, including the nominations and the winners, I felt like these were amazing. Like the original screenplay category for you guys is Birdman, Boyhood, Foxcatcher, Grand Budapest Hotel, and Nightcrawler. My personal opinion, I would have chosen Nightcrawler over Birdman, but Birdman was still perfectly fine. I liked it a lot. Best Adapted Screenplay of the category was, the nominations were the Imitation Game, American Sniper, Inherent Vice, The Theory of Everything, and Whiplash. Again, Whiplash, I didn't know this, that it was for Best Adapted Screenplay, but apparently Whiplash was a short film of the same name. Don't know why. I mean, I guess it's an adapted screenplay, but I'm looking for like books, book adapted or video game adapted, from other forms of media adapted into film. That would be the ideal for Best Adapted Screenplay. But anyways, getting off track here, the entire category within itself had great movies nominated for it, 2 great winners, and overall, just if they were nominated for Best Screenplay or Best Adapted Screenplay, go watch them. And Birdman and Imitation Game deserved the win for both of them. Number 5 cons. I'm going to go ahead and say the entire Best Actress nominations. Other than Rosamund Pike did amazing, did phenomenal. Erased everyone else's names, put on someone else. Because I'm assuming that there were some great actresses this year. And having seen Still Alice and The Theory of Everything and all that, I mean, sure, you can put their names up there just to put their names up there, just to fill the category, but Rosamund Pike not winning that category itself for Gone Girl is beyond my brain. Like, it boggles my mind. By far, anyone who's seen Still Alice and Gone Girl already know that Rosamund Pike should have won over Julianne Moore, and it's just beyond me thinking of the Academy choosing Julianne Moore over Rosamund Pike. Rosamund Pike should have won the award, but whatever. Pros number 4, we're gonna go with the Big Hero 6 winning Best Animated Feature Film. Now, Big Hero 6 alone, you could already tell by having seen all the other, not myself, but if you've seen the other films in this category, i.e. Box Trolls, primarily, no. That movie was not funny. I just didn't find it good at all. And to see that it was nominated for an Oscar, like that alone. But the reason why Big Hero 6 for winning this award, this is a pro, because I would have even found How to Train Your Dragon 2, but I didn't think that Big Hero 6 was going to win it. Having now seen the movie, thank God that movie won it. It's so good and it's amazing. And I'll get more into the snubs of this category for the cons here in a bit, but Hats off to the Big Hero 6 team. They did amazing, and I'm really glad that they won an Oscar. Number 4, cons. It's got to be said about the best animated feature film. Where's Lego Movie? Where is the Lego Movie? Why wasn't it nominated, huh? Like, I'm pretty sure it was nominated. If I look back here, was it even nominated for Best Original Song? It was nominated, but it didn't win. It boggles my mind that this movie that had multiple praise throughout the entire year of 2014 alone, and the entire year there were still people watching this movie, loving this movie, and they don't even nominate it for Best Animated Feature Film, which is still boggling my mind. The choice that the Academy makes to nominate for the Best Animated and for anything, for any category, like again and again winning, you know. While Big Hero 6 did deserve the win, if Lego Movie was in this category, Lego Movie should have won the category. That's what I'm just saying here, and it's a shame that Lego Movie was not nominated in this movie, not nominated in this category. Probably was number 3, the showcasing of of all of these foreign people making these amazing films and showcasing all of their great works to inspire the audience to go watch them. You know, I haven't personally seen the best foreign language film, Ida, in Polish, or, you know, from Palakowski, however you say that name. But I haven't seen that movie itself, but I've heard nothing but good. You know, it's a great film, apparently, and I haven't seen it, but, you know, with all due respect, I have heard after this ceremony and the Oscars itself showcasing the entire, like every single foreign language film, that was amazing, and everyone going out to see those films, and they loved it, and hats off to them. It gave reason to that category again to show us great films in a different language, you know, and it was a great movie in itself, I guess. I mean, again, I haven't seen it, but I'm glad that they tried to go that extra mile to get the audience into viewing these great films that aren't in the English language. Cons, number 3, it had to be said, how many of the speeches that went beyond far beyond the allotted time of the speech. I believe the winners of the best foreign language film went way far off their time. You know, all of these speeches, along with the I believe best documentary feature, those guys went like a very long time after their speech and all. You know, all of these speeches could easily be compressed down. Like, just looking at itself, Alejandro G. Enritu, I don't know how you say your name, dude. I'm just gonna call you Alejandro. Okay, Alejandro, man. Not only were his speeches short and to the point, short and sweet, basically, but it worked so well. The only reason why the Best Picture speech went stretched a little far was because they wanted to fit everyone that was a part of it, and like talking to the microphone in a little bit, and you know, it's understandable, but just watching his Best Directing speech, it was just it was good, and it was to the point. I don't understand why all these other people couldn't do that. Number 2, pros of the night. J.K. Simmons winning the award for Best Supporting Actor in Whiplash as Terrence Fletcher. Oh my lord, he did amazing in this movie. Again, I felt bad for people like Robert Duvall, who did good in The Judge. You know, Ethan Hawke in Boyhood. I haven't seen it, but apparently he did good. Edward Norton in Birdman. Oh my god, he did great. He did amazing. Mark Ruffalo in Foxcatcher, he did good too. But J.K. Simmons went beyond, far beyond belief, and I thought it was amazing. I thought it was great. I'm so happy for him. He got his award, and his little speech about, you know, talking to go and call your mom, call your dad, tell me you love her, tell me you love him. That was good, and it was a shorter speech. You know, I believe it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was the award to open the night. But that was just, I was so happy for J.K. Simmons, you know, so late into his career, and he finally wins the Academy Award. You know, so happy for him. He did amazing, and just so glad that the Academy finally decided to go with what everyone else believed was right, in J.K. Simmons winning the award. All right, number 2, cons. I believe, don't get me wrong if I get this one wrong. It's been a while since I watched this speech, but I believe it was Patricia Arquette, after winning Best Supporting Actress. Her speech afterwards was about you know, women's rights, and it just boggles my mind why people are still so set on the fact that women's rights is still a big thing to talk about. Like, if you want to talk about women's rights in America, why aren't you talking about women's rights in the Middle East? Okay? What the women have in America are being just about as equal as men, which I believe, don't get me wrong, I still believe that women should be paid equally as men, if they aren't already. I'd be shocked. But to be so ignorant and to dedicate your entire speech just to women's rights, I mean, you do whatever you want with your speech, but that you have to thank everyone that was there for you and all that. But to talk about women's rights and waste even more time because your speech wasn't long enough, and to be that ignorant, like, oh my gosh, it just boggles my mind. Again, it's just, people say that Neil Patrick Harris was the main bring down in the whole ceremony. He did amazing. He did great for himself, but they don't even bring up all of the long speeches and everything, and how this whole women's rights. And I'm sure, if you could call up any any female YouTuber that you know that's really popular, ask them, because I'm pretty sure if you ask them, women's rights is nowhere near important in America as far as if you think about women's rights in the Middle East. Now, I could be completely turning this thing on its head, and she could be just talking about women's rights in general. But you know, if you're talking like that, okay, I take it back. But if you're talking about just in America, again, no, you guys are equal with the men, because just again compare the rights that the women get in the Middle East, and you don't, and it's by far more. In the Middle East, they don't get to drive, they don't get to get an education, you know, all these things. They're treated as just breeding there, and it's just like, don't think that ignorant, but come on, man, come on. Number 1 pro of the night, okay? Number 1 pro is easily the entire Best Picture category. I don't even care if what movie you think you decide should have won Best Picture. Just, we can all solemnly agree that if you go out and watch any of these 8 movies, if you watch any of these 8 movies, they definitely deserve your time, and they do amazing, and they're great in general. And yeah, well, yeah, we have seen some movies in the past that don't even deserve to be even thought of as Best Picture and get nominated, and sometimes even win. But this entire list for Best Picture, you know, I would have been fine with any of these movies winning, because they're all great in their own respects. Me myself, I would have preferred Whiplash to win, but you know, Birdman winning, I loved that film. That film was amazing and it was great, and I'm happy it won Best Picture. You know, I would have been I would have been happy with any of these pictures, any of these films, any of these films. God, I can't speak today. Any of these films winning Best Picture, I would have been happy with. And the number one con of the night. The number one con of the night. And again, just saying, this is for me, myself. This is from me. The Grand Budapest Hotel getting its dick sucked throughout the entire night. Now, there were some other, you know, categories where it should have won. But just to imagine. Just imagine, alright? Here, I'm on the Wikipedia page right now looking for it because it makes me so angry just thinking about it. Here it is. Here it is, okay? Best Makeup and Hairstyling, alright? There were only 3 nominations. There was the Grand Budapest Hotel, or something. I think it was like one person getting their makeup done to make them look old or young or whatever. Okay? Whatever. Foxcatcher, which definitely deserved to be there because it completely transformed Steve Carell from what he looked like to what he was in the movie, and it was just whoa. They did a great job there. Someone new, and someone there is doing a great job. And what should have won Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy. You want to know why it should have won Best Makeup in Guardians of the Galaxy? Because there were people in the entire movie that were covered in paint and everything, and it just worked. It looked alienistic and it looked foreign, but it still worked together as a movie, and it was just the entire area. There are little kids with this makeup, and they're running around, and it looks amazing. It links together, and there are generally more people with great and better makeup than there was in the Grand Budapest Hotel, which is why I don't know why Grand Budapest Hotel won this category. But not only did they win that, they won Best Costume Design against The Inherent Vice, Into the Woods, Maleficent, and Mr. Turner. Granted, all those movies did have okay costumes. I mean, I would have preferred Maleficent to win the Best Costume Design over the Grand Budapest Hotel, because the Grand Budapest Hotel, all they had were the outfits that the people in the hotel wore. Like, are you serious? You wanna know what's better costume design than that? Anything from Star Wars, Star Trek, and hell, the Star Wars prequels. Like, oh my gosh. Like, why? Why did they win for costume design? You could have just put their name up there just to, you know, hey, that was put up there to fill up the category. No. They put it up there because they actually think it's amazing. Because it isn't, alright? And then, again, the Best Original Score, another category they shouldn't have won. It should have gone to The Theory of Everything or The Imitation Game, one of those two. Even Interstellar, that had Hans Zimmer, you know? They beat that out. The Academy thinks it's that good when it isn't. It really isn't. And it's just mind-blowing just to think that they think that that movie is that great. Like, if anything, I would have voted any other movie to win Best Picture. And super, like, going into the Best Picture award, I was thinking, hell, they gave everything else to the Grand Budapest Hotel, but why wouldn't they give it give the Best Picture to them? Like, holy hell, man. Like, if they said Grand Budapest Hotel for Best Picture, I would have turned off the TV right there. I wouldn't even listened to the speech that was given. Like, oh my god. It's beyond me why they won so many awards, and that's why it's the #1 con of the night. Final word, I did, like, yeah, I did a little bit talking in about this earlier, but we're gonna go and talk about it right now. Neil Patrick Harris was easily not bad. He was not a bad host or anything. Now, the opening song, arguable. You know, it's Neil Patrick Harris, so he has to do an opening song, I guess. You know, he did one with the Tonys, and all that. I'm pretty sure he did. No, he did an opening bit for the Emmys. He didn't do a song. But just overall, Neil Patrick Harris did a great job with the jokes and everything. He did a great job throughout the night whenever he was brought in. I love the bit in the opening part where he was running through, I believe it was New York or something like that, wherever they held the ceremony in his underwear for that opening bit. That was great. I loved that. You know, it's Neil Patrick Harris. It's Barney Stinson, so I'm gonna have a good time, whether or not people like him. But by far, he was not the worst part of the night. It was a great show overall. You know, I feel like it was a great show. Some people disagree, but either way, great show. Best Picture award deserved. Best Directing award. You know, all that. One snub that I didn't bring up and talk about was Best Actor. Still believe Michael Keaton should have won by far. Eddie Redmayne did great in The Theory of Everything, sure, but Michael Keaton is way older than Eddie Redmayne. Eddie Redmayne has a whole nother, 40 years, you know, to his career. Michael Keaton's already in those like 60s and 70s, so, you know, disagreed that about Eddie Redmayne winning, but, you know, yeah, with all due respect. But overall, great show. I loved it. Well, I liked it a lot. I didn't love it. I really liked it. And that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please leave a like down below if you liked the video. Comment down below. Did you see the Oscars? Are you going to watch it this year? Let me know. Subscribe for more daily content here in 12 days 2015. And I'll see you guys next time. Do me a favor. Have yourselves a damn good day. And peace. Hey, I almost forgot to add this bit. But this was also commented upon a couple videos ago from Shadow Sniper Cheeto, in case you didn't know. But you know, I wanted to do a video for the 12 days 2015, including me answering your questions. So there's gonna be a Q&A video tomorrow. So whatever questions you have, comment them down below, and that's what you guys are gonna see tomorrow. Okay, for Sunday, December 20th, day 8 of the 12 days of 2015. And yeah, so again, thank you guys for watching this video. Blah 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 blah. See you guys later. Peace.